Hey Jet Setters, welcome back to the channel. I'm Janelle. In today's video, we are traveling to the entertainment capital of the world. Guess where that is? Las Vegas. You got that right. I am sharing with you all the destinations that I think are going to be easiest, safest, and the best for first-time solo travelers. If you have not traveled out of the country, these destinations are going to kind of get your feet wet so you can get some practice before you take that trip abroad. Let's hop right into it. First, let's talk about your arrival into Sin City. If you're flying in, you're going to arrive at Harry Reid International Airport. Ooh. This airport is the only one I've seen that has a casino right in the terminal. That's right. You're going to be able to look at all of those slots. And if you're ready to blow some money, hey, you can start right in the airport. Now, once you walk through the terminal, you're going to want to exit, of course, go straight to baggage claim, gather your bags, and then you're going to get into your transportation options. There are a few ways for you to get to the Strip. One is by taxi. That's going to be the fastest way, taxi or Uber. And most people are going to opt for this one. You can also arrange to have the airport shuttle pick you up. It's usually a small group of people if you're with, a group of friends or family, and the private driver will assist you. You can meet them there and they will take you to the Strip as well. My transportation of choice is going to be the public transportation, and that's going to be the RTC Express bus. You can get there from Terminal 1. You're going to go down to Ground Zero, the bottom level, walk outside, and you're going to see signs that take you to the bus. You're going to want to have your exact change so you can pay your fare once you board. And you're looking for the bus numbers Route 108 and 109. Now, if you're coming in from a terminal that's not 1, you're going to have to use the airport shuttle to get to Terminal 1. And that's not going to be a problem. You can easily get back to Terminal 1 and then again go down to the bottom. You can use the ticket vending machine on the bottom level to purchase your pass before boarding the bus. You might be wondering, when is the best time to travel to Vegas? Year round, all right? Now, we are traveling to the desert. It's going to be hot a lot of times throughout the year. This shirt, wait a minute. And you're going to know that it's the entertainment capital of the world. Everybody is going there. It's a popular destination. So when you're leaving, make sure that you arrive ahead of time. When going through TSA, maybe wear slip-on shoes, not things that you're going to have to take a lot of time to remove because you have travelers behind you and you're trying to get through security checkpoints quickly. Have all your liquids in a baggie. Make sure they are 3 ounces or below. But again, that's when you are leaving Vegas. Right now, you have just arrived. Let's talk about budget-friendly accommodation in Vegas. This is your first time. I'm going to recommend that you stay on the Strip. The location is great. It really makes it easy for you to get to the casinos, entertainment options. You're already there. And the hotel that I'm going to recommend is the Link. So the Link is very nice. You have the Link boardwalk. You have access to restaurants. You're going to see the high roller. You can access a lot of things there. It's right outside of the Deuce bus, which I'm going to talk about a little later too. You can get affordable rates depending on what time of the year that you are traveling to. And I think it is a great budget option. Las Vegas also has hostels. I have stayed personally at Sin City Hostel. Yes, that's the name of it. And it was not that bad. Now, as you will see further along, when I start my Europe series, the US pales in comparison to Europe. So yes, there is a hostel in Vegas, but is it great? No, but it's also a way for you to save money. I'm going to show you some videos here from my time at Sin City. Look at it there. They do offer free breakfast, so you can save some pennies there on a meal, and then you can, ball out for maybe lunch, have a nice dinner on the Strip. If you want to get more information about staying in hostels, you can go to this video here. Staff is attentive. The place is typically kept clean. Remember, if you're staying in a hostel, they do have the female dorms and there are mixed rooms as well. Now, if you are looking to get a private room at that hostel, I think you would need to look into talking to the owner. I don't remember there being private rooms per se. You want to bring a lock. They do sell locks there too so that you can lock your belongings in the lockers that they have there. My only thing about this hostel is that the location is not the safest. I would be aware of my surroundings. Sometimes I would see people come up, maybe they're going through hard time and they just want to live at the hostel, but that's not allowed. You are going to need to show your passport if you're a foreigner. And if you're a U.S. citizen, you need to show proof of out of state license. This is the protocol for the hostel to make sure that locals aren't staying there. And it's going to be a better experience for the guest, in my opinion. Sin City also offers complimentary breakfast. They have a kitchen that's great. I was able to cook some meals there. I think that you can walk to the 7-Eleven. There's the bus. Of course, you can get to the Deuce. There are going to be some colorful characters there. Remember, these establishments, they can't control the guests that are staying. I will say, once I begin my Europe series, you're going to see the difference of quality, hospitality, cleanliness in hostels. Like the ones in the US, they pale in comparison. Now, you might be put off and like, I'm not staying in nobody's hostel. Again, that's fine. I'm talking to those budget travelers who are here to save the money. And you can do that by staying at Sin City. Now, the next one is going to be on Fremont Street. That's a very lively street that's off strip, and that is to stay at the Four Queens Hotel and Casino. They have some of the cheapest rates, and if you are clever, you can even slide in, do the sandwich trick there. The $20, $50, if it's $50, I don't really see how that's budget friendly, but they call this a $20 sandwich trick, where when you're checking in at the counter, you kind of slide them a bill and say, hey, do you have any upgrades? This is going to be based on the person behind the counter. I wanted to see if this was true. I wasn't trying to get a room upgrade. I just wanted to make sure that my room was quiet, away from the noise, because like I said, Fremont Street is lit. Okay, so the lady, she was a sister, hey girl, and I slid her a little something something and said, hey, I want to get a room that is away from all the noise, very quiet. Can you make sure to hook me up with that? And I had already surveyed the scene when I was in the lobby. Instead of going to these other people at the counter, I'm just gonna go right to her and see what we can work out. So after I slid her the bill, she was able to give me a better room. The rooms are a bit dated as opposed to being on the strip, but I like that feel of being at Old Vegas. There was the Magnolia restaurant. So there are homeless walking in and about, not in the hotel, but actually in the casino parts of it, because it's right off of Fremont Street. Like you walk outside of the hotel, boom, you're on Fremont Street. So, and the sandwich trick, it worked for me. Thank you, sister, for hooking it up. This may not work at all hotels. I've heard people being able to get upgraded to really nice suites. I guess it depends on the amount that you want to put into that sandwich. But yeah, check it out, try it out. Be aware of the homeless. There are people walking out amongst the casino in Four Queens. So even though they're not staying at the hotel, and this is all around the strip, you're just going to see a lot of people walking all around the casinos, eating, drinking, and playing the slots. So again, be mindful of your belongings. You might want to wear a money belt, bring maybe a crossbody purse. These are all things that can help you stay safe, and you already have access to your belongings. So again, the hotels I'm going to recommend on the strip would be the Link. That's a great one. You can also try affordable budget options by going to Sin City Hostel. And you can lastly look at Four Queens, which is going to be on Fremont Street. Now, here's what you've been waiting for. There are so many activities, too many to name for this video, for first-time travelers to Vegas. I'm just going to give you a few, and then, of course, you will be able to, after you visit for the first time, venture out and see more. Of course, the strip. You can just walk up and down and explore the strip for days, like from the beautiful hotels. I tell a lot of people, if you have not traveled abroad, you can see Paris, Cairo, Venice, all in Las Vegas. They have these beautifully themed hotels. Some people say it's cheesy and corny. I just think they're beautifully put together, honestly. Walking in the lobby of the Venetian, come on, are you kidding? It is amazing. You can go to Athens at Caesars, to go to the Bellagio. There is the conservatory there. They have the floral displays switched out by season. It is top tier, you can go to the Flamingo. They have feeding shows, all of the pretty tropical fish. That's a nice vibe there. So I really like how all of these hotels, they have themes, different things that you can see, and most of them are free. So definitely do the stroll. Some of my favorite hotels, of course, the Bellagio is beautiful. Looking at the Bellagio fountain, it's spectacular, those views. And, walking around all of those. I really like walking in hotel lobbies. Like even when I go to Paris, when I was in Paris, this was before the bed bugs. It's like the Four Seasons. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm going to limit this to 5 because there's so much. You can people watch. There's going to be performers. Now, a tip with the performers, they are going to come to you. Of course, you are the tourist, and they're going to ask you to join in the activity. They might try to put a snake on you, whatever. It's just a lot going on. However, if you're going to try to take a picture with them, know that they're going to want you to pay them afterwards. So I wouldn't try to sneak in pictures with them. I know a lot of y'all doing it for the content. Some of these performers have been known to chase people down, asking for, their coin. So I would just take pictures of them from afar. But no, seriously, this is how they make their income, their living. So if you're going to take pictures of them, whatnot, give them money in return. The next activity is going to be shopping. You can do this up and down the strip. They have a Ross. I got it at Ross. I like Ross. But also, if you go off strip, the public transportation can take you to the outlets. Las Vegas has some outlets that's good shopping there too, okay? The Mirage Volcano closed, you guys. That was one of the favorite things I like to watch, the volcano, but that is no more. You can also take a day trip. You can go see the 7 Magic Mountains, those bright, colorful rocks, a backdrop for photos. And from there, some people like to go to Grand Canyon. That one's going to be an all-day tour. Antelope Canyon, which was very nice. I think that was one of the best day trips that I've done in the U.S. We went to Page, Arizona. Wrapping up the activities, you want to walk the strip, of course. You can go shopping, eat the food, try the slots in the casino. You don't even have to gamble. I'm not a gambler, and I still enjoyed my time in Vegas. There's plenty to do. Check out the beautiful lobbies in the hotels. People watch. Leave the flashing lights and entertainment for a day to take a nice trip. From all of that, try out 7 Magic Mountains. You can even go to Red Rock Canyon. These are all centrally located and they're close to the strip if you don't want to venture out too far. Or if you really want to explore, take a all-day tour and you can go to the Antelope Canyon. So beautiful and lovely there. And you can also see Horseshoe Bend. I did that from Vegas. It was round trip. Vegas there, it came back. And you also can definitely check out Fremont Street. There's lots of lively nightlife going on. You have the zip line, light shows, so much to do. Cheaper food options there too. I'm going to talk about transportation with Vegas. I want to start out with the Deuce bus. And you can check out these videos I have of it here. This is a double-decker bus that takes you pretty much up and down the strip. You can buy your tickets from the kiosks. They're located curbside outside of all of the main hotels and casinos, and it's open 24/7. Good thing about it, it is budget friendly. You can get a 2-hour pass for $6, an all-day pass for $8. You can even try a 3-day pass for $20. That's what I did when I went to Vegas, and you can use it to skip from casino to casino. I really like riding the Deuce bus up and down the strip. It reminds me of the hop on, hop off double deckers that you would see when you're visiting a city abroad for the first time. My feet were hurting so bad, so I just rode the Deuce bus. I saw the Pinball Museum, the Strat. I like seeing people line up to take pictures next to the Las Vegas Welcome to Vegas sign. So Deuce, I definitely recommend. Or you can just walk. I don't recommend that because ladies, your feet are going to hurt. It looks like the strip is short from a distance. You looking out if you have a nice view of your hotel, and then you get out there, your legs start to give way. So I highly recommend wearing flats. I know you want to be cute with the heels, with your bomb outfit and everything, but
help me,
be aware. The walking is a lot. You also can use the RTC public transportation. Earlier, I was talking about the RTC shuttle 109 that can get you from the airport to the Strip. They also have bikes that are available. You can use their public transport to get around Vegas, even off Strip. And that means going to the outlets. I took it to go to the botanical cactus garden that they have there. I used it for the Vegas Memorial. So the transportation system that they have there is very, very, very good, you guys. They have the monorail. I've heard people give good reviews about this. They use it to go from casino to casino quickly. So those are the three options that I have for you: the Deuce, the monorail, and of course, RTC public transportation. So a few tips for first-time visitors. You're going to want to stay hydrated. Remember, you are in the desert and you don't want to faint or have any medical situation going on. Make sure that you stay hydrated. I made the mistake of going there in the summer. It was over 100 degrees. That's when I went to Antelope Canyon. I was sweating, like my body was depleted of water. It was awful. I do not recommend that. So make sure you stay hydrated. Remember, you are being very active in Vegas. It's just so much activity, walking and doing all the things. Stay hydrated. I said it 3 times. If you're traveling alone, I mentioned earlier, wear your crossbody bag. You can have a money belt on. If you're walking, walk with confidence. If you're having your AirPods in, that might not be the best way unless you want to turn them off, because you want to be able to listen to the sounds and notice what's around you. Okay, if you see someone suspicious, maybe who's following you, go into the lobby of the hotel or walk into a store. You know, there's police all around to make sure that you are staying safe and enjoying the most of your time. Once you're done with all of the exploring, it's time to eat. Las Vegas has some of the best food in the nation, and I want to share some of them with you. Remember earlier I was talking about the link. Well, if you go to the main lobby, you can go to Hash House A Go-Go. Y'all, the food is great there. I recommend the veggie hash. It comes with mushrooms. I didn't get the mushrooms, but it has spinach, artichokes. It comes with eggs, however you want them, fried potatoes. Boy, it is filling and delicious. It is so tasty. I can remember it right now. Hash House A Go-Go. I would eat there every day, especially if I was just staying at the link the whole time. You got to go there. The next budget option I'm going to say is Nacho Daddy. It's downtown. Again, be careful of your surroundings. The area is a bit much. I remember when I was eating there for the first time, something was going on outside. So I'm sitting enjoying my meal. I just look out at the window. There's police. Somebody's getting arrested. That might kind of interfere with your dining experience, but hey, that food was good. Right here, I'm going to show you the vegan menu that they have. A lot of great options that you can try. They're cheap, and try to go there during their happy hour. You can even get it for cheaper. A lot of people say how expensive Vegas is, but it doesn't have to be. There I tried the vegan chicken tacos. I think the vegan nachos I had there too. And of course, at the Thai restaurant, I always get drunken noodles. That's my favorite thing to eat. Another place that people like to go to is in the Cosmopolitan. It is Secret Pizza. Now for this, you're gonna need to think of it as a scavenger hunt. It's like a treasure map because you're trying to find where to go. The place is hidden. There's no signage. You're just gonna need to go upstairs, and then you go down a hall and you walk down some more and you'll know you found it once you walk in a hallway. They have all of these music pictures on both sides, and then you turn a corner and boom, it's right there. So yeah, you can go to Secret Pizza. The slices are pretty good. They taste good too. And of course, Thai food. At Sin City Hostel, there was an amazing Thai restaurant right across the street. But you can get Thai food all around Las Vegas. Las Vegas does Thai very well. So these are a few. I mentioned Hash House A Go-Go, Nacho Daddy during happy hour, and go to a Thai restaurant. All of these are veggie friendly. Ask for the vegan menu at Nacho Daddy. I missed a lot of things to tell you in this video. I will be making one probably again, and you'll see what I mean. Like once you get there, you might meet some people. Hey, let's go here. Remember, Usher's in town doing shows. You're not going to run out of things to do for sure. That's all I got. I'm going to see you next week. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to see you next week with a new destination.